I usually have a really good story or reason for why I watch some of the things that I watch or read. In this instance, I don't have one. There was literally nothing else catching my attention. So, hell of a summer, here we go. First impressions is that the aesthetic of it reminded me of two things. Obviously, campy slasher 19 horrors sleepaway camp theme. Number two, a really old Nickelodeon show called You Can't Do That on TV. How old do you say? Imagine Alanis Morissette as a little kid. So that's what this reminded me of, but with a lot of masochistic deathing. Finn Wolfhard, yes, that is Mike from Stranger Things, actually wrote and produced this uh, very goofy horror movie. Even though you'll see him up front and center in a lot of the advertising and trailers and a lot of the visuals, he is actually a secondary character. I guess he took the other route versus what another actor who becomes writer producer does. Instead of like pushing himself straight up front, he actually writes his character more towards the back. If you eliminate his character, like just write him out, the plot is not really going to be affected. He actually keeps himself very small in his role, which I highly admire because in this day and age, you see a lot of people just kind of like just pushing themselves forward. But in this instance, he takes his fame and credentials and actually pushes a lot of other people forward as the main and lead character. Is the plot good? Not really. Is it funny? It has its moments in the sheer hilarity for how awful all of these kids react to being stalked by a vicious killer. I think it's supposed to be a play on how oblivious like Gen Z is supposed to be. That's not my personal opinion. I'm just saying, I think it's supposed to be a play on Gen Z itself, how they are not tuned into situational awareness and they totally pick the wrong person out as the killer and will proceed to try to torture him the totally wrong person. As much as I love spoilers, I think you'll enjoy this a lot more if I don't tell you who the killers, hint, hint, are. Just sit back and enjoy it for what it is. About an hour and a half, a little over 90 minutes of like mindless entertainment, and just have a good time with some